All right, peeps, it's time for my 2024 pop culture prediction list. Let's see if I can outdo last year's list, which I think had 14 things come true. I decided to consolidate this list into one list instead of multiple lists, and this is brought to you by Poppy. Not really. All right, let's get into it. Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel, I think they are going to separate this year, or it's going to come out that they already have separated. I think Kelsea Ballerini is going to get pregnant. I think she will specifically get pregnant before they are married. I think George Santos is going to be on a reality show or a game show. And I also think he's either going to write a tell-all or just vomit out all secrets that happen, in politics and like about people. I think Brianna Chicken Fry is going to leave Barstool. I don't know if she's going to go to Spotify as like a solo person. I don't know if she'll sign to Alex Cooper's thing, but I do think she's going to leave. I think she has outgrown Barstool. I think Gwyneth Paltrow and her husband are going to consciously uncouple this year, again, it's going to come out that they already have. I think they live in separate houses, so maybe not. Maybe they'll just live their lives, but okay. Theo Von, I think he's going to get his own show, or maybe he'll go on tour, or maybe he'll get also a big podcast deal. That he won't have to do those things, but I definitely think this is Theo Von's year. He's had a big build up to where he is now, and I think he's just going to get bigger. Okay, if you are a TikTok girl and if you're on Mom Talk, you'll know Avery Woods. And I think she's going to get canceled this year. I just think she's going to get canceled this year. I think a lot of people are going to get sick of her. I think eventually more stuff will come out, but I just think people will be done with her as quickly as they grew to love her. All right, I think Olivia Munn is going to announce her pregnancy, but I also kind of feel like her and John Mulvaney are going to break up. But I do feel like she's going to get pregnant and then they're going to go their separate ways, a la Tom Brady and Bridget Moynihan. I think that's how it's going to happen. I don't trust that couple. I don't know. All right, for all you Swifties, I do think there's two Taylor Swift related things on here, so I'll talk about them both. I think that Taylor Swift is either going to announce a Nashville residency or a Vegas residency for the following, so for 2025. But I don't know, I just have a feeling she's going to do a Nashville residency. I think after doing her tour, she's going to realize that she can be in her home area and people will travel to her. And it'll be easier for her and her employees. I also kind of feel like she's going to do Coachella this year. I'm not a Swiftie. I don't follow any of her stuff, but I just feel like this is her year of stepping out of what she normally does. And I feel like Coachella might be cool for her. Okay, and I also do think that she's going to be engaged by the end of 2024 to Travis, but who doesn't think that? Okay, I think this is going to be a big year for family vlogger accounts. I think that there's going to be some sort of legislation around children on TikTok and how parents utilize them for content. I also think there's going to be a big shift. I think I already see it coming, so I don't know if this is really a prediction, but I think there's going to be a big shift in what we as a society want to consume, and I think a lot of us do not want to consume family content anymore because I think we're realizing it's going to harm these kids more than anything. Follow Mom Uncharted. All right, next up. This is cut off, but I think Allison Cooch and Isaac Rochelle are going to get pregnant with their second baby about 10 months after this baby is born. So I know that she hasn't even had this baby, but I think she's going to be pregnant by late fall, early winter next year. So we might not find out until the beginning of 2025, but I do think they will get pregnant soon after they have baby one. I think Sophia Richie's going to get pregnant. I think Northwest, Kim Kardashian, I think she's going to come out with a kids skincare line to, I don't know, maybe pull in the tweens and teens that want Drunk Elephant, but it's a little bit more safe for kids' skin. Kids don't need retinol, and I think that they're going to capitalize on that need. I don't like predicting deaths, but I do think Bob Dylan's going to kick the bucket this year, so may he preemptively rest in peace. I don't know how to say his name, but Mary Kay Letourneau's ex-husband, the 13-year-old who she I think he's gonna do a book or a tell-all or a documentary or reality show or something. He's gonna do something, and I think he's gonna come to realization that he was a victim. I don't know if he's gonna ever say that though to protect his kids, but I do think he's gonna do something in the spotlight. I didn't finish this thought. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. I don't know. What about them? I don't even know where I was going with this. Part of me thinks they're going to get divorced. Part of me thinks more stuff is going to come up about them. I feel negative vibes around them though, so TBD. I think Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber are going to get divorced. Okay. I think Alex Earl and her boyfriend are going to break up maybe at the end of the summer. I think Armie Hammer is going to make a comeback, come out in a movie. I think he's moved back to the States. I'm not really sure, but I think he's going to make some sort of comeback. I think this will be the year that people are like fed up with DeuxMoi bullshit, and I think there's going to be some lawsuits. Maybe a couple celebrities are going to get together and put something together, but I think DeuxMoi is going to be in some hot water, a la Perez Hilton. I think she is heading down the Perez Hilton train. Okay, Drake. I know Drake took a year off for stomach issues. I don't know if he has like Crohn's, but I also know that a lot of times your stomach issues are tied to like your mental health issues. So I think at the end of the year, he's going to come out and be really vulnerable and talk about either his mental health, or maybe he got sober, or maybe he has some sort of disease like Crohn's and he's going to be the face of like Crohn's disease. Like, I don't know. I think there's something surrounding that we don't know. And that is my hunch. I think Leonardo DiCaprio is going to have some sort of scandal. What? I don't know. I'm not a psychic. I think Paige DeSorbo and Craig Conover are going to break up. Tucker Carlson, I didn't finish the sentence, but I just think this is going to be like a resurgence for him. I'm not a Tucker Carlson fan, but I think he, since being fired from Fox, has really opened up a side of things that we've not seen before. And I think that people are going to gravitate towards that, and he's going to, I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what he's going to do, but he's going to be big this year. What a stupid prediction. And last but not least, something I predicted in November, and it came out already, was that there was going to be a major lawsuit regarding Puffy, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, regarding former business associates and girlfriends. Yeah, that was my list, and let's see what comes true. If there are other things that pop into this psychic brain of mine, I'll go ahead and share them with you guys, but let me know what you think in the comments.